Here we have a problem that says solve for x, and the problem is 100 minus 4x is equal to 20 plus 6x. When we solve for x, we want to get all of the terms with x onto one side. I like to put all my terms with x onto the left side, and then all my terms that are just numbers, I'll put them on the right side first. So since we have this 6x on the right side, it's positive. To move it to the left, we need to subtract 6x on the right because 6x minus 6x goes to 0. But what we do on the right side of the equal sign, if we draw a little line through our equal sign, if we do something on the right, we have to do the same thing on the left in order to keep the equation balanced. So let's subtract 6x on the left side as well. If we go ahead and do that step, we can bring down the 100. Negative 4x and negative 6x, when we have like terms, we combine their coefficients. So negative 4 and negative 6 makes negative 10. And since both terms have an x, we will put an x on it. And that equals, we have on the right side left is 20. Then the 6x minus 6x goes to 0, so we don't have to write any x's left on the right-hand side. From here, now that we have all of our x's gathered on the left-hand side of the equation, let's move our number that's on the left-hand side, like the separate term, not the coefficient, but the separate term, over to the right-hand side. Since we have a positive 100, we can subtract 100 to make that go to 0. What we do on the left, we have to do on the right. So let's subtract 100 on the right as well. Simplifying in that step, 100 minus 100 goes to 0, so we can leave that term completely off, bringing down our negative 10x and equals 20 minus 100 is negative 80. Last thing, now that we've gotten it down to, we've almost solved for x because we have it only that term with x on the left-hand side. We just want to make it 1x instead of negative 10x. So to get rid of that coefficient, or the number that's multiplied by x, the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So let's divide both sides by negative 10. And remember, we have to do it to both sides because what we do to one side, we have to balance and do it on the other side as well. So negative 10 divided by negative 10 goes to 1. So that leaves us just with 1x, or we don't have to write the 1, but we can if we want, is equal to negative 80 divided by negative 10. A negative divided by a negative is a positive, and the 0 can cancel out with the 1 on top with the 1 on bottom. So it leaves us with 8 over 1, or just 8. So this problem, once we solve for x, we get x is equal to 8. And as always, there's lots of different ways to do these types of problems. If you have a method that you would start differently and you'd like to see how that would continue out, feel free to leave that in the comments and leave your first step that you would do if it was different than what I would do in the comments. And I can make another video to explain how you might do this problem starting from a different, with a different first step. Also, if this was helpful for you, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel to see more similar videos that of walking through step-by-step solutions to homework problems in math, chemistry, and physics. And share with anybody you think might find these types of problems helpful. So I'm trying to help as many people around the world as I can. And thanks to all who have watched so far. I hope it's been helpful. Take care. Thanks for watching.